Hi, everybody. Hope that you are enjoying your Friday, heading into Shabbat just around the corner. Um, Weather's crazy, monsooning everywhere, so hope everyone's okay. As we head into the Torah portion called Tetze, which means when you go out, and it's referring to when you go out into the world. We're still in Deuteronomy. We're still in the middle of the 37-day long speech from Moses to the Israelites. And we have been watching, Moses is literally trying to get the last bits of information into the Israelites before he dies, which will be really when he stops speaking at the age of 120. He's going to stop his 37-day long speech, and essentially that's when he dies. So he's getting as much information as he can to the Israelites. They are nowhere, which means they are not like in the promised land. They are somewhere in the desert. They're about to enter the promised land, but Moses wants them to be prepared. What you see behind me is this image of a person picking up some kind of a wallet or a purse or something that might hold money or an object in it. And Tetze has in it one of the most fascinating pieces of text and discussions regarding a lost object. I think it's fascinating. And I don't think we realize the level of the importance of a lost object, meaning whose responsibility it is to collect a lost object or keep a lost object or identifying at all if the object is lost or not. Maybe it is not lost. Maybe it's just placed somewhere on purpose. And so this text, and then other Jewish texts, both through the Mishnah and the Talmud and a lot of other texts, further sort of unfurl this for us in different waves, all from this week's Torah portion about lost objects, deciding on how we feel if and when we lose an object, or if we find a lost object, how do we feel when we find said object, and what goes sort of through our emotions. While this might seem not the most interesting piece of information, it actually is. And it's of great import because it's also what allows us to trust and be part of a community dealing with, if I lose something or if you lose something, what's going to be our responsibility to one another in that moment. So clearly that's a beautiful idea in the Torah portion. Even larger, as I've been mentioning for the last couple of times we've chatted, we are in the month of Elul. Month of Elul leads into Tishrei. Tishrei is the Jewish month where we have all of our high holidays. And so this idea of me taking care of you and you taking care of me is even more beautiful now as we enter the Chagim, realizing how important our community is to be able to function in this special space of trust and understanding and finding ways to further build and connect those relationships. So we'll talk more about that in a variety of ways tonight. We'll do a little chat about it, and then also tomorrow in our discussion, in our Torah discussion. So lots of moments to talk about not just this part of the portion, but other parts of this very interesting Torah portion. So services are on the corner at 6:15. Can't wait to see you. And then tomorrow morning, we are on Zoom at 9 a.m. for our Torah discussion. Shabbat Shalom.